The conspiracy goes that all birds at this point are faked, and they are government robots to spy on us. One of the spokespeople for the group, Peter McIndo, smells like Alto, 24-year-old behind the Gen Z conspiracy movement, spoke to CBS earlier this year about lunacy of it all. Quote, "It's taking this concept of misinformation and almost building a little safe space to come together within it and laugh about it rather than be scared by it." Okay, so I read that as we made this group up to make people feel safe about the lunacy of government. Therefore, and look at what we've done. We got 2,000 people out here in fucking megaphones and drinking and sports coats, and we're talking about drone birds. I mean, people believe this shit, right?
Okay. So is this guy a grifter?
I think I don't know. I don't know if he speaks for all the bird people, but he was quoted in this fucking group.
I mean, because this sounds like something that I respect. Like, at first I was like, this is a bunch of fucking mouth-breathing hillbillies that... But then again, don't hillbillies shoot birds all the time? So wouldn't they be like, nah, they're good eating, man. Drones are delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this
is like a Gen Z kind of like, I think like thumbing their nose at the craziness of like misinformation we're at these days. You know what I mean? So I guess, it probably is a grift at this point to some extent, but it's like a lighthearted one.
But you got to be careful who you pick up along the grifter path, because there's going to be people that believe your shit, much like the Shin Splints recovery group. There's a lot of folks on there that are like, oh, I'm going to go to this group and they're going to help me solve my real medical issue, when it's just some guy in Newark.
By the way, this is this person right here is the creator of this group, and that's him with the cowboy hat and the.
Oh yeah. Oh, that guy's playing the game.
Yeah,
100%.
Good for him. I had nothing but. By the way, this is this person right here is the creator of this group, and that's him with the cowboy hat and the.
Oh yeah. Oh, that guy's playing the game.
Yeah,
100%.
Good for him. I had nothing but shitty things to say about the birds are spying on us drone people. I handed it to the guy. I tipped my cap. I tipped my beak.
Yeah. No. Well, here's the thing. Are there no bird drones? Because I think there are. Are they all bird drones? No. There's still real birds that exist. There's a lot fewer though. When was the last time you saw like an abundance of birds?
I don't know. When's the last time I had a double ring turd? I don't know.
That's kind of a weird thing to say.
Yeah, if you've ever had one, that's something.
Yeah, how do you do that?
Listen, hold on. I feel like I'm being attacked here. I'm not saying that birds are fake. I'm not a part of the group.
No, you just said that there are some drone birds.
You're telling me that with all the technology that we have and the ability to spy on foreign countries and the ability to put computers in our pockets, that there's not a DARPA robot out there that looks like a bird and flies like a bird that's not a bird.
See, you like to base your theory off of, you're telling me it couldn't happen. I prefer evidence. You have none. So therefore, at this point,
I've seen some of those Boston Dynamics robots, and I've seen like versions that are bird-like. They don't look like birds when I've seen them. They look like little robots that can fly. They don't look like birds, but I'm like, we're not far. The next step is like literally like, hey, let's glue some feathers on this fucker and set it free. Like, that's the next step. Like, so if that next step happened, which I believe it could very well have happened, I'm just saying there could be bird drones, but I'm not saying that all birds are drones.
All right, you've backtracked. That's fine. Sure.
Alan, I feel like, you see what Wes is doing to me? This is how I feel you do to me. So I want to see where you stand and see if I have a teammate.
Alan probably believes a tenth of the fucking sky is littered with fucking like, cool. Look at that wing pattern. It's different.
Yeah, they're all drones, man. You didn't know that?
Yeah.
Come on, bro. There hasn't been a real bird since like 1981.
You know what? On my rooftop deck, when I first moved to Federal Hill, I had some General Tso's chicken, and I threw a carrot to a pigeon, and he didn't eat it. I found that to be very suspicious.
It would have short circuited his insides.
Because we all know drone pigeons prefer chickpeas.
Dude, had a whole Johnny Five situation.